Covering news where you live, this is 5 News.
Well, thank you for joining us here today for the latest news and weather where you live. I'm Joe Ellison. We'll get you caught up on what's going on around our area. Former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson has cleared a big hurdle in his bid to be the country's next president. He reached 40,000 donors for his campaign. That's one of the requirements for taking part in this week's debate. He's been on the campaign trail in Iowa and has been one of the few Republican candidates to openly call for former President Trump to drop out of the 2024 race.
So it's going to change. It's going to start here in Iowa, and we're going to continue to make the case. I speak the truth. I just believe that our country will be better off with a leader that is focused on America, focused on others and service, and not simply a revenge tour.
Well, here's a look at some of the others in that crowded field of Republicans vying for that 2024 nomination. One of the candidates who won't be taking the debate stage is former President Donald Trump. He declined to participate, instead opting for an interview with former Fox News host Tucker Carlson. We'll have a full recap of whatever happens on the debate stage, which is Wednesday night, on your 5 News at 10. And the 3 frontrunners vying for the Democratic nomination, Marianne Williamson, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and President Joe Biden, will not be heading to a debate stage anytime soon. The candidates, though, have criticized the DNC for not planning a debate for their party. All right, before we get to other news of the day, let's get a check of the weather with meteorologist Zach Scott. And Zach, I'm afraid it's another dangerously hot week.
Yes, very much so, Joe. Just to put it as blatant as we can, I mean, it's not safe to be outside for extended periods of time, certainly doing strenuous activities. We saw the heat build in Saturday, Sunday. We're seeing that same heat today. We'll see the same heat tomorrow. And the heat's going to be sticking around as we go through the work week. We're just going to try to bring it down a degree or two if we can, but there's not going to be much change through the work week. Now, as we get into the weekend, that'll be the next chance we have the best chance to get some temperatures to start to come down a little bit and get some relief on the way. Feels like temperatures 110, 120 degrees across 5 country here. That's what we saw yesterday. It's what we're going to see again today. Wouldn't be shocked if there's spots in the River Valley that, again, similar to Sunday, are 120 plus with the feels like temperatures. All right, actual air temperature is going to be about 99 to 103 across northwest Arkansas. Easy should be 102 to 104. We'll probably have a spot or two around 105, 106 degrees as you get into far west central Arkansas, eastern Oklahoma. And then again, you factor in the mugginess, it'll easily be 115 to 120 across the River Valley. Broke the record in Fayetteville on Sunday. Joe, we got a good chance to do it again today, really the next several days. Fayetteville could go 4 straight days of tying or breaking the record there. The record was broken in Fort Smith on Sunday. It was 106. 106 again. Today's the record. We're going to be close, and we're going to be close to the record overall the next couple days as well. We're looking for that relief this weekend, Joe. We'll continue to track it all week long.
All right, thanks for that, Zach. Well, it is back to school today for local college students. The University of Arkansas, UAFS, and Northwest Arkansas Community College are all welcoming students back to the classroom. Many of the new students in Fayetteville and Fort Smith that you see here have spent the past week getting oriented to their new campus. And this weekend also marked bid day at the U of A, and the festivities continued through yesterday afternoon at local boutique Presley Page for this year's Greek market. 5 News reporter Morgan Wrigley stopped by that market and says it was full of students browsing for their sororities merchandise.
When bid day comes at the University of Arkansas, local boutique Presley Page says Fayetteville is buzzing with excitement.
We really just thrive off of that energy.
Presley Page hosts the Greek market on bid day weekend, where students can buy Greek goods from t-shirts to home decor. Store owner Maggie Owen says it all started 3 years ago.
It originally started as just a parking lot market, as some way for us to get involved with campus and to start building more relationships with the sororities at the University of Arkansas.
And since then, it's become an annual tradition that brings crowds of students to the boutique.
For us, this is like our Super Bowl.
And the small businesses they partner with for the market.
Hi guys, welcome.
Like custom sorority t-shirt company Emerson Coast.
It's a great, outreach deal to be able to get connected to the different chapters at Arkansas.
Emerson Coast owner Justin Laughlin says his company's goal is to help people spread the message of the group they love through shirts, and that's what they're doing at the market.
So they just get their bids and they're coming down here looking to buy something to support their group and represent, the new group that they're a part of. So it's so much fun.
In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Morgan Wrigley, 5 News.
A hot weekend out there for sure. All right, well, thank you for joining us here today for the latest news and weather where you live. I'm Joe Ellison. Have a great day.